D, wait for it, Lightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? So I'm coming to you. This is a pretty recent story. It dropped last night. Looks like yesterday. And I was at work, so I couldn't jump on here and do this story. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this story today. So this specific article comes from Variety. And it says William Jackson Harper cast in Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. And I'll talk about who he could be and who everybody thinks he is. So it says William Jackson Harper has entered the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Sources tell Variety that the actor will appear in Ant-Man and the Wasp, though his role remains a closely guarded secret. Marvel declined to comment on his casting because Marvel does not comment on projects that are in development, which is, I get it, but I hate it. Let's see. So it says Harper joins a Quantumania cast that includes Paul Rudd, Evangeline Lilly, Michelle Pfeiffer, love her, and Michael Douglas, love him too, reprising their roles from the 2015's Ant-Man and 2018 Ant-Man and the Wasp. The superhero sequel will also see the introduction of Catherine Newton as Cassie Lang. I do like Catherine Newton, but I honestly don't feel like they should have recast Cassie Lang. Now, granted, I'm all for recasting, but the girl that played her in Endgame, I mean, we really didn't get to see her do a whole bunch of range, but I thought she did a pretty good job. But I love Catherine Newton, and I'm pretty sure she's the better of the two. So I'm okay with them recasting, and that doesn't upset me. The fact that they didn't recast T'Challa does. Anyways. That's not what this video is about. Okay, let's see. The now grown-up daughter to Rudd's bumbling hero, Scott Lang. The film follows the Ant-Man family as they face down the new threat of Kang the Conqueror, Jonathan Majors, a time-traveling menace who resides in the microscopic universe of the quantum realm. All right, moving past this political ad. Harper is best known for starring as Shadi Anagone in NBC's The Good Place. I've never seen that show. My wife has watched that show, and she likes it. So, which earned him an Emmy nomination for supporting comedy actor. He was also recently seen starring alongside Kristen Malotili. Oh, Jesus. I can't understand people's names. Anyways, in Peacock's comedy thriller series, The Resort. I've never seen that one either. And before that led the season 2 of HBO Max's anthology series, Love Life. I've never seen that either. Other notable television credits include Barry Jenkins' limited series, The Underground Railroad, and Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan. I did see Jack Ryan. I wonder who he is in there. Anyways. Both on Amazon Prime Video. In film, he has starred in the rom-com We Broke Up and played prominent roles in Dark Waters and Midsommar. Oh, okay. If he was he's probably the only black guy in Midsommar, so I remember him now. Along with Quantumania, Harper will next be seen in. There was 2 black dudes. Yeah, Corey Finley's sci-fi film Landscape with Invisible Hand and Daria spinoff movie Jodie from MTV and Tracy Ellis Ross, and Netflix's limited series A Man in Full from David E. Kelly. I like David E. Kelly. And Regina King. Ooh, I like Regina King. He is repped by Who Cares. Okay. So a lot of people online were saying that this guy right here is going to be Reed Richards. And if he is, I think that's a mistake. But I don't think he's going to be Reed Richards. So just before I get into who I think he's going to be, I want to talk about who I think about who's going to play Reed Richards. So there was a rumor from and I saw this from more than one person, but I'm just going to use Grace Randolph as a reference. But I did see other scoopers on Twitter that said that they're looking at Adam Driver to play Reed Richards. And I love Adam Driver, so I'm all for it. And Reed Richards, if you read the comic books, Reed Richards is very much like, he's like a straight man kind of thing, no nonsense, no joking. That's why John Krasinski, I didn't think he did the best job as Mr. Fantastic, but at the same time, he was in it for like 2 seconds, that Doctor Strange 2 movie. And I mean, I guess he was fine, but you know, I never saw him as Reed Richards, but it's what, but he seems more like Paul Rudd, and they'd play it off as a goofy kind of guy, and that's not his character. That's not who he is. He's very much a straight man to the science, all that kind of stuff. He tells you how it is. Yeah, he's almost emotionless. But this guy, I don't think that William Jackson Harper is playing Reed Richards. I think he's playing Black Ant. And I know that sounds bad because, well, it doesn't really sound bad, but I think he's playing Black Ant. Now, who is Black Ant? He's the former protege turned bad. And that's, you know, a cliche that always works well in the comics. No matter how often it's done, you get the betrayal towards the master, as well as the added drama of the new guy trying to properly fill his shoes. And I think that that's who he's going to be. I think he's going to play Black Ant. I don't know how they would introduce him. Like maybe they would show a story about how maybe instead of him being Scott Lang's protege, maybe he was the Scott Lang before Scott Lang. You know what I'm saying? Like you remember in Ant-Man and the Wasp when they showed how Hope's mom, what's her face, Michelle Pfeiffer, how she saved the planet from that rocket by shrinking down to the quantum realm and destroying the rocket or whatever. Maybe they did that. He did that. They're gonna do that thing where they do. Gosh, if I could speak, they're gonna do that small little origin story like they did with Hope's mom, Michelle Pfeiffer's character. I cannot think of her name for some reason. They're going to show her origin story, but with this Black Ant character, and they're just going to show like a little 2 to 3 minute snippet, and then boom, go right into the movie, and then that's where they find him. He's maybe in the quantum realm or whatever, but he's a failed protege of Michael Douglas's Atom Man. That's my thoughts on that. I think he's playing Black Adam. Our Black Ant. I don't think he's playing Reed Richards. If they do pick him as Reed Richards, I'm out. I've had enough of this. Like they're picking these people. Like Adam Driver is such a good actor and a name. Nobody knows who William Jackson Harper is unless you're a William Jackson Harper fan. And I think that Adam Driver, I think he has, a lot of people. Even if people aren't like his fan, they know who he is. Like you say Adam Driver and people are like, oh yeah, the Star Wars guy or the guy from Girls. Yeah. But like William Jackson Harper, I'm pretty sure my wife who watches The Good Place wouldn't know who he is, but maybe she won't know who Adam Driver is. I don't know. I'll have to test her. All right, you guys, tell me what you guys think about this. First off, and also William Jackson Harper, good for him. I want nothing but the best for people. I think that he deserves to get a chance in a Marvel movie, and they're running out of actors. But and I saw him in Midsommar, and everybody in that movie did a good job, even though I didn't like that movie. So good for him. I hope whoever he plays, I hope he rocks it out, and I hope that everybody loves him and everything, because I just want nothing but good things for people. The world sucks as it is, and if you can grab just a little bit of goodness, I say go for it. So good for him, and I wish him all the best. I just don't want him to be Reed Richards, yeah, that's my story. All right, you guys, tell me what you guys think about this. Do you like this? Do you not like this? Are you a William Jackson Harper fan? Or do you think he's gonna be Reed Richards, or are you like me and you think he's gonna play a completely different character, or do you think like me he's gonna be playing Black Ant, the protege of Michael Douglas's Ant-Man, or do you think he's gonna play a different character? And if so, what character do you think he's gonna play? Tell me what you guys think. Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys on my next video. You guys have a good day. Bye.